We're gonna be starting right now? Is that what you're saying?
There's gonna be like 30 minutes of us just doing this and saying like, are you gonna start it? And then
We've been going for 30 minutes actually.
for those who are still listening, oh my god. Get outside, do something. Get a book.
Otaku news
Info
of indiscriminate
characters
handling
an actual network.
I just tried to watch Kill la Kill lately, and that was horrible. Oh my god, horrible idea. Because I was like, oh, it's made by Gurren Lagann people. I love Gurren Lagann. I'm gonna like it. No, way
I need to
wrong.
watch that.
I can just imagine millions of people rising up, demanding that your mouth be cut out, burned, and buried next to Hitler for that day.
You didn't like?
No, I didn't at all. It was. I love the first couple scenes, and then it quickly went downhill. Just.
How many episodes did you get?
I got like 3 episodes in.
Okay, you have to get at least past 4 for it to be really good.
Really? I enjoyed it from the start.
Here's my thing. For me, it was like I'm on the edge of either skipping this one because I did the 3 episode rule and like if I don't like it in 3 episodes, I'm not watching it. So I got to the 3rd episode, I'm like, I kind of want to watch more. Got to the 4th, it's getting better.
That's the point. After 3 episodes, if it hasn't hooked you in, it's not worth it.
Exactly. Case in point, My Little Monster. That was horrible.
I enjoyed it. I guess it's your taste. Did you enjoy it?
Clearly, my taste is a lot better than yours. If you like
Okay.
that.
At least your taste is not like Chris, where he hates everything we love.
That's
true. Alright, before we start getting into a rant, let's just do some self-introductions. I'm Derek, your host, also known as Seismic Wolf.
I'm Wayne. I like Spirit Tracks. Enough said.
That is enough said.
I'm Efren, the workout gamer, and I'm about to murder Wayne.
It's the best.
I'm
Zelda
Sid.
game.
Seismic is definitely stupid for liking My Little Monster.
And I'm Jacob, and I know Sid is just completely out on a limb every time that he talks, so whatever.
No excuses for anybody. Never an excuse.
All of us are just one person.
In my mind. Alright.
Not too creepy at all.
How would that be if they find out this podcast is just one person speaking in a room by himself?
I know.
And was a female.
Damn.
That'd be impressive. That's like anime stuff right there. American cartoons.
There'd be an animal somewhere in there if it was American cartoons.
True.
Chow mein is
If it was any good.
chow mein is Chinese for spaghetti. Let's get going. All right.
So Kill la Kill sucks. Yep.
No.
Kiss my ass,
No. No, it has a few issues, but it's somewhat
It's
irrelevant.
over a good one. Anyways, what's the topics?
Oh, what have you guys been up to lately? Anime and video games, pretty much my life.
Well, there's a new Kinetic watch you might want to look into. Oh god.
Oh, wow. I don't know how to feel about that one.
Well, you'll know how you'll feel after that one.
I'm a teenager in a room full of grown men.
That's not really something you should say on recording.
Yeah.
It's like FBI.
You're responsible. You should know better by now.
Uh-huh.
Yet he still hangs out with you guys.
You would think.
Hardly.
So,
So if you're still with us,
Congratulations.
speaking of getting over the hump, you finally got through Samurai Flamenco. Sid?
I didn't watch it just because I was still kind of bored of it during the first few episodes. But when I sat down and actually watched it, I was like,
it's good, isn't it?
No, it's good. But I was like, this is a more like ordered version of Gurren Lagann. And there's more aliens.
Didn't like the last episode give you the most feels, yet also the most what the fuck's going on right now? Example, you find out about his girlfriend. It's so sad. And also when like
I
not
know
only
what you're
that,
talking about.
You know what I'm talking about? I'm leading up to the point where like the little boy like he's like, "You've never felt love," so he gets naked. It's like, what the hell is this? I had so much respect for this series. I had so much respect for this series. I'm like, this is pretty cool. This is pretty like it's a pretty neat idea. All of a sudden, where's this going? What is happening? I need to turn this off because I'm your family.
Oh god. Sorry.
So you have to, at that point though, you have to finish the rest of the episode because it's the last episode
Yeah.
in like a 24-hour.
Yeah, as soon as you see the
24
main character nude, you're in too deep.
It's just like you never feel love. So let me feel love. Like, what the hell's he gonna do to that little kid? No, bad touch.
See, I can't feel love.
How's the season for anime been going for you guys?
The only two things I've been watching is Yamushi Pedal and Log Horizon.
I've been trying to get
So,
back into
Log
it.
Horizon. Aliens.
Oh my god.
Oh, this.
It's
How behind are you?
I'm like still in the middle of the first season. I got busy with trying to keep up with grades, and I'm like, I don't have time for this. I'm
Yeah.
trying to think where I am. The stupid princess lady just like recruited a bunch of people, and they like went on their little steamboat to fight some stuff.
The first
That
season.
steamboat was anything but little.
Sure.
Let's be honest. The first season was excellent.
yeah.
Yeah.
This second season,
It's a bit slow.
slow
It had
and
more filler.
Yeah.
I love how they had this whole arc where they're working on. Nice. They have this whole arc where they're trying to obtain stuff for a bag. It's so slow, and at the very end, all right, we're back. We got everything. We're good.
Well, do you really want to go through episodes watching them walk all the way back?
I'd rather watch.
Isn't that
There's-
what like the Lord of the Rings series was?
Because there's so many things in
No,
between.
that's pretty much how you described it.
There's so many things in between. Like, okay, are they on their mission again? Okay, are they gonna go on their mission? It's done. Okay, that's.
Well, no,
Yeah.
going off what you said,
Why are they
Cedric.
trying to make a bag?
Here's the thing. Those griffins have a time limit and you can only use them once per day. The Eagles in Lord of the Rings could have been there at any fucking time. They could have flown them over the volcano where they could have dropped the ring. Alright?
True. No.
Don't bring Lord of the Rings
Yeah,
into
but they
this.
don't have any control over the Eagles. They just show up.
And they,
I thought the
and they
Eagles only
like
go where
save
there's
them.
good things, not where there's evil.
No, Eagles only go where there's freedom.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Wouldn't Mount Doom like be the last place then?
But
No,
no.
it just got liberated.
Back to Log Horizon. I think the main problem is
But they were still flying there for some reason.
Because the ring is destroyed. It is not done.
it, like from wherever they come,
Mordor is no longer-
Going
We're gonna go after this. No, because
I'm
once,
just gonna sit back and just.
once it got liberated from the powers of Sauron,
I'm bored of this. It's not video games or anime.
hey,
Go
but
ahead.
it makes sense. Like, because it got liberated from Sauron, there's reason for them to go there.
Eagles always go where there's freedom.
It just got liberated. That means
Motherfucking
freedom.
America.
But
That's why we have
the Eagles had to be
Braviary.
close by.
Yes.
though, and they got there that soon. No, right?
Who knows how far they are? They're from a different plane of
They
existence.
see the future. They're eagles.
You know, I'm willing to accept that explanation and get this done.
Okay.
Right, Log Horizon.
Oh
Yeah, why
yeah.
are they making the dumb bag?
Because it holds a lot of shit.
It's because they want them to go on quests and stuff like that, and they wanted them to go on a quest without the help of Shiro.
Okay.
So how do they hold up on
And
their own?
the bag is a major item that any adventurer really needs.
Oh, okay. Is it like one of those like first item things that you
It's-
get?
Yeah, it's like a major quest item.
Oh, okay.
You haven't played Dungeons and Dragons, so can't really. It's more like if it's the tier of bags, it's on the top tier. If you want
Okay.
it.
Yeah, but lately the problem with Log Horizon is they're getting into a lot of financial issues and political crap.
Well,
Sounds like Spice and Wolf.
you hear that? You
I'm
just
gonna let
broke his
that-
heart.
You broke Seismic.
Spice and Wolf is a series about economics.
That's it.
I can't say that with a straight face.
That's
But-
all I know about it.
But here's the thing, it's in the Log Horizon. It's gonna be a realistic thing. If you're stuck in a world, you're gonna have to deal with
Yeah,
politics. You're gonna have to deal
it's
with
shit
economics.
you have to deal with. And at this point, they're almost, I think, 20 episodes into the second season or something.
So it's kind of like it's kind of like a filler season.
They're about finished with this season, and they're getting back to the main subject at hand. trying to get back to their old world, their original world.
Yeah, but they do have to, but the way they solved their economic problem was pretty neat
Yeah,
with the raid.
with
That
the
one was
raid.
pretty good. Come on, you gotta admit there's some speeches that kind of hit you in the heart.
I don't know any gamer who would see that and not got.
It was a whole episode of just inspirational speech, and you're like, wow, the feels.
The whole episode was an inspirational speech.
I'm not one game.
Pretty much.
That's awesome.
And it's really good.
Was it?
Nothing.
He was
I
the
said
one
it
who
was-
didn't feel anything. So.
Well,
Shocker.
It was.
you're also the guy who watched Watamote as a comedy.
It was a comedy.
Exactly.
You agree
view it
with
as a
me?
comedy.
It's a comedy, right?
He would probably laugh at Life is Beautiful. It's a romantic comedy about the Holocaust. I kid you not. My teacher showed it to us last year. It was so funny. Oh god. The first half of the movie is just about this Jewish guy trying to get this other girl, and then they get married, and then they get sent off to concentration camps.
Oh, you hear that? That was our last Jewish podcaster who just signed off. Thanks for listening.
Good job, Wayne. You got rid of all the Jews. That was probably most of our listeners.
Oh man.
Now who's gonna hate us?
I didn't make the movie, just watched it.
But you mentioned.
Yeah, you had to bring it up though.
Whatever.
You all laughed.
Well, clearly it was funny, but you're the one who brought it up. It's your fault.
You brought it up. Good job.
So back to anime before we get
Yes.
in trouble.
Yes.
Digging the hole that we can't get out of.
I've basically drowning myself in the anime. I think I'm on 14 series this season.
I need to get
14 or 15.
I could not.
Serious.
Yeah.
I couldn't get into the
I can name them all and tell you what days they come out on.
Anyway, as you were saying, friend.
The one I couldn't get into one was with the girls in the battleships.
Kantai collection.
Yeah, I tried to get into it and I'm like,
It's moe and it's not for everyone.
it wasn't just for its
God,
moe. It was for the fact that I'm like, I don't know, like the story didn't really excite me. The thing how it was like they were pretty much water skating with like battleships, that was pretty cool.
Yeah. And they actually
We still gotta play Moemon.
No, we are never playing Pokemon.
It's a Pokemon with
little girls.
as the Pokemon cosplaying.
instead of
Instead of like
Pokemon sprites, it's cosplay. And
I have one question. Will I feel like a pedophile after playing this?
no.
Yes, you definitely will. Yes, you definitely
no from
will.
one person, yes from another.
I mean,
Okay.
come on, we watched Kill la Kill. She was 17.
That's another one of
she
the
was-
reasons I don't like Kill la Kill.
I'm worried
Hey,
about.
Sasuke was 18. I'm okay with that.
Wow. Okay.
Y'all like Gurren Lagann. Yoko is 14.
Yeah, it's true.
Rugrats to all babies.
That didn't even make a big
That didn't make sense.
It's not.
I'm trying to make sense in my head.
Don't try to make sense.
I don't want to.
You will feel like a real criminal. Don't. Just stop. Derek, stop.
All grown up.
You good?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
You went too far. Reboot. Reboot.
Speaking of aliens, another series that kind of made me flip the table that I've been watching, Rolling Girls.
I still need to catch up on that.
Yeah, aliens in it.
I've been behind.
It's a good series. Really well animated too. But there's just so much to talk about when it comes to anime right now, and we're nearing the end of the season.
And we're coming close to Fanime.
We got
2 more
another
months.
2 months.
It's coming close.
Yeah.
I still ain't working on my cosplays.
We say that every year.
Where are you going?
I'm returning as Little Mac for the CWF, which is the Cosplay Wrestling Federation. If you're going to Fanime, check that out. Also, I'm getting the pink suit for Little Mac as well.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
There's this game I play called Crossmaster. I'm going as the King of Gobles, and my girlfriend's going as the Queen of Tufos. So there's that costume going on. Other than that, that's pretty much it.
You know, this is gonna be my first Fanime, and me and Sid pretty much came up with Bouffalant Soldier. Cause we even kind of made a song to it.
Not Soldier.
Oh, wow.
From Omega.
If I make
Trade
it,
to
I'm gonna make it easy on
nowhere.
myself and just shave my head and go as Aang.
Yeah,
I can see you do that.
yeah. Just make sure, aim from the actual cartoon and not from the movie.
Ong, you mean? Ong.
Oh,
is what you're
wow.
talking about.
I haven't actually seen it. They seriously changed.
Yeah, his name is Ong in the movie.
I just had to watch the Nostalgia Critic episode, and I'm like, I'm never watching this movie.
Oh, I went to the theaters. I was like really into it.
Oh, man.
I was like, I'm gonna go and see the movie. It's gonna be awesome. And then it was.
It was
It's like when I watched Aragon. I was so disappointed.
I was like, oh man.
But yeah, for you guys, definitely just have fun. You know, don't be too strict on a schedule unless there's a panel you really want to go to.
Hi, that's me. I go for the panels and yeah, I'm one of those guys.
I actually drew a crowd in the game room because they have the Fist of the North Star game where like the panels come out and you start punching it. I was dressed as Little Mac and actually doing real boxing skills, and people were like, is that Little Mac? That's Little Mac, and he's playing the Fist of the North Star. That's pretty fun. And also, I was kind of mad because in the Artist Alley, they had these glass cups with Kill la Kill etched printings on them, and I really wanted one because they look pretty cool. Sure enough, that was the day I went to Shao Kahn, and I couldn't get in that room because I had spiky points, and that room was just crowded. That was just a bad room for them to be in, but it was crowded. I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna go change, come back. What, you had these? Son of a bitch.
Did he have a card?
I don't think I grabbed it. Because, like, that guy sold out
If
within,
yeah,
like, the first 2 days.
when you go to an artist alley,
Grab the card.
If you ever see something you like, if you can buy it or not, grab a card because you can usually
Usually
Get
get
'em-
one online.
Contact.
online.
2 years ago, there's this one guy. He's like, oh, we'll make you a drawing for free. Yeah, just, like, give us your email. Yeah, cool. I still haven't heard back from that guy. I want my picture of Akihiko from Persona. I want it badly, and it's like, that guy never contacted me ever again.
We definitely need to do a convention prep episode.
Oh, actually, I made an episode on how to stay healthy.
Yeah, that's another thing.
I could bring that back up next time we do a podcast.
Yeah, we'll
on how to
probably
stay
dedicate an
healthy,
entire podcast to it. I also want to try and set up a small podcast in a couple weeks to dedicate to the next season of anime.
And also, we need to go as the Ginyu Force. I keep saying that. We got Scouters. We need to do it. We need a Jace.
I haven't put the
I don't
stickers on my
even know
scout.
what the Ginyu Force is.
Jace is the
Red guy.
Red guy, yeah.
We get Phil's Gildo and...
Yes, that's Goldo, yes.
Yeah. We're good.
Wayne, you're not getting out of this.
I don't know what it is.
Okay, you're just going to basically put on red makeup and then just put on a long
Alright,
white hair
here's the
wig.
thing. I'll
You're
train-
basically going to be an 80s rocker, essentially.
I'm going to train all of us. We're going to get muscle. And you're going to be red. And we're going to do some awesome poses.
Okay.
Yes!
Awesome. Can't wait.
Can we also have
And
the
also-
theme song playing in the background?
Oh,
Dude,
that's easy
Yes.
done.
I don't know what it is, but of course we're gonna have a theme song playing in the back.
And you're going to be a space Australian. Just be happy with that.
What?
I think I just sold him on this part.
To be perfectly honest, it's a lot better to go as a Team 4-star Ginyu Force than
Than the actual Ginyu Force.
It'd be so much more fun.
I need to start watching Dragon Ball Z.
Abridged. Actually, on that.
Space
Kai
action?
first.
No.
No, because they in Dragon Ball Z Kai they kind of censored a lot of things.
Really?
Yeah, because like a lot of the blood and like when Krillin gets gored, There's no blood. There's no mark of him getting gored. It's just.
I also I also hated how they portrayed one of the guys from the Ginyu Force, the only human one. Raccoon.
How can you forget Raccoon?
I know. I feel ashamed.
Raccoon.
In Kai, they made him sound like a hillbilly dumbass. When in the original, he actually sounded quite sophisticated.
Yeah, it's like, hey Vegeta. But if anything, if you have the time, because watch the one with the filler episodes, because those actually kind of matter. Because there's some that actually revolve around the plot. Because you're gonna wonder, how come the androids didn't just fly to Goku's house? Why did it take? How come she has new clothes? How come? It's gonna throw you off a little bit. But yeah, watch the full series. Plus, you're gonna notice that Vegeta's voice changes. Because the voice actor, they switch voice actors, and I actually met Vegeta's actual voice now, so
It's cool.
yeah.
Anyway, I was discussing this with Derek and Jacob, but we were thinking about hosting I keep forgetting the word, but basically we go back through some of the anime series we watched
Kind of
before.
like a flashback.
Yeah, something like that.
Or like a retrospective.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds pretty cool. Because I was thinking that with some video games as well. Because I'm talking with that being said, was like I was playing the original Pokemon Red, and I'm pretty sure some of us haven't played that game in a long time.
Yeah.
I tried doing a Nuzlocke. I just looked at how broken the game is. It's close to being unplayable, and it gets really unfair because there's no special attack or defense. It's just special. So anyone who has a special attack, guess what? Fighting Pokemon, they're useless.
Yeah. And psychic type's broken in that game.
Yeah, Alakazam immediately as I was playing this Nuzlocke, I had to break the rule of not using revives because with the last boss, with playing against Blue, he has Alakazam and he'll wipe through your party easily.
Yeah.
Unless you have another psychic and you just duke it out for a good amount of time.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
So just going back on that, the game was fun for its time. Just can't play
It
it.
does not hold up well.
And a lot of the moves you get in the game are normal types. Rhyhorn, he does not learn a rock type move or a ground type move. It's all normal type.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Unless you just earthquake everything.
Yeah, but you have to give him a TM. And once you catch him...
Yeah, and back then TMs are single use.
Yeah, and here's the thing. The only attack he learns when you catch him, horn attack. That's it.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I mean...
I've never played the first generation of Pokemon.
Back then, it was revolutionary, but now you look back at it, it's like, wow, they improved it so much.
Yeah, because I started at Fire Red. That was my first Pokemon game.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Pokemon Silver is still playable. I'm enjoying that.
Oh yeah. I can
The original Silver version?
Yeah, that's still playable.
Gold was always a good one
Same.
too.
That
They're
Silver,
basically the same.
Silver was my favorite, practically my favorite game of all time.
No, Silver was great.
Yeah.
I like Crystal for everything it did to the Pokemon series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like all
but
the little things. Like when you walk into a town, a little thing comes down, tells you what town you're in, play as boy and girl. Just little things like that.
it was a big change up.
Yeah.
So what have you guys been playing lately?
Hotline Miami 2. That's basically it. And a bunch of old games that I've been collecting.
Mainly Monster Hunter 4, but I've also been playing Dying Light, play as a zombie.
Oh,
Because that's always fun.
The parkour.
It's
zombie
really good.
fighting game, yeah.
Dropkick zombies.
No, playing as a zombie is also fun. It's really funny when you find the one little kid and you piss him off so much. And he's crying.
Oh, you
and
Just
he's
trolling
dying.
people on Xbox Live?
a squeaker.
You'll be surprised how very little people play on it where they allow an invasion.
Playing to
Wow.
get squeakers. Those are the best.
Oh, so much fun. And then a little while ago I was playing Dead Space 2 with Jacob and his cousin.
Yeah.
I finished Majora's Mask not too long ago. Love it. My favorite Zelda game of all time. I've been playing some old games. I jumped back into Final Fantasy VII. I've played this one called Hyper Dimension something. Noir, I think that. And I'm beating the addiction of Pokemon Shuffle.
That's right. They made it free, didn't they?
It's free.
Yeah.
It's pretty much like Candy Crush, all that stuff. But you actually have like, you know, oh, it's a psychic type. I use Bug, Ghost, Dark. Okay, I'm prepared for this. It sucks they have to wait a while because you only get like 5 hearts at a time, and it takes 30 minutes to replenish one. It's still a fun game. But it's really unfair because I've had like times where I'm like, oh, I'm at 85% catch rate. Didn't I catch? And almost threw my DS. Of all the bullshit that is.
Yeah, I know.
I know you can get addicted to that game.
You ever played Candy Crush?
It's
No, but I have played Pokemon Shuffle.
It's when you get when you get down
I
the further along, when you get further down the lane, I'm like, oh man, I want to catch Lucario because he's an expert one. Damn it! I finally beat him, but I didn't catch him. You keep wanting to play, you want to catch him, but obviously I don't go too far. Like I'm never gonna put money into it, like microtransactions.
yeah. You played it smart.
Yeah.
No, I've been going back and forth with a lot of things. Dying Light, when I got it, been playing that. It's fun, but I've also been doing a lot of Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate.
Yeah,
So much praise for that wonderful, beautiful game. And now that I have a new computer, I've been trying to play a lot more stuff on that. Now that I can actually play games on a computer. And anime mostly.
There are 2 games I've been trying to play through are Final Fantasy VIII and Chrono Trigger. I've been enjoying Chrono Trigger.
Good.
I haven't been
Sure.
enjoying Final Fantasy VIII because that game's dumb.
Hey, that game is awesome.
And frustrating with the
Where are
stupid
you?
junction system and
Okay,
shit.
this is what you do because magic is pretty much obsolete in that game. There's a spot later in the game where you can just like spam like, okay, cool, I found Ultima. I found, full life. Once you grab those, put it on the people you want in your team. So, okay, you get junction, you get junction, you get junction. They're unbeatable. And the thing with that game is when you find out the ending in the story and kind of like retrospect, you're like, oh my god, that's brilliant. But yeah, the junction. Other than that, I like the game a lot. The junction system is one of those that's very
cheap.
cheap. Yeah.
Best
Yeah.
word for it.
I mean, you go with 7, which is kind of the opposite. Like the story wasn't that great for me, but the materia I love. I love the materia system. And then but this time it's like, oh, junction, this sucks, but the story's a bit better.
Yeah, that's the only thing that's been keeping me playing so far is that I actually like the characters so far that I've met.
Yeah, well, I've been going back through the God of War trilogy. I
Nice.
tried to play number 1 again, but I just couldn't do it.
Didn't age well.
Yeah, no, it didn't.
Kind of sucks with certain games.
I ought to slap you.
What? I
That is
just
such
don't
a
like
good
it.
game.
I hate the controls and how that you can't span the camera, which is annoying.
Span the camera.
You know what I mean.
Move the camera?
Yes, whenever you're actually moving around, how that it's just one set spot and it's just a field. It gets annoying.
Well, that's how it is.
I know, that's why I don't like it.
That's a stupid reason.
It seems like a very reasonable reason.
Yeah.
No, it's when you can move the camera, but it's never in a good spot. For example, Assassin's Creed Rogue.
I guess. Speaking of good Zelda games, Efren.
Are you?
Do you really
Of
want
course,
to
I have to bring it up because he's like, we're doing this, it's great, but it's not as good as Spirit Tracks.
You mean the weakest one out of the whole series?
Hey, it's great. It has trains, it has playable Zelda.
30 years from now, you're gonna
Okay.
be like sitting in your room like, I have my little Link amiibo. Go, Spirit Tracks, yay!
Oh, let's talk.
And I'll be teaching my kids about a good Zelda game.
I can totally imagine that. Having like those really expensive train sets and he glues it on top of the train.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah!
Okay,
Yeah!
if they ever remake Spirit Tracks, then you'll
they
know
will.
it was a good game.
Which they will.
Which they won't.
won't.
They will. Probably
It-
won't.
didn't do
They
well.
will do Hourglass first.
No, they won't.
Spirit Tracks, what compared to everything else, it's kind of shrugged underneath the carpet.
I have hope.
The sincerity in that, like, I have hope, okay?
Hope.
Hope is wasted on the hopeful.
Yes.
It's wasted on the hopeless.
It's
the
wasted on the
joke.
hopeful. One day I'll find another person who will also like Spirit Tracks.
And if you do, you marry that person.
Doesn't matter what gender, what they look like.
You
It's
found
the only
your
person you're going to be able
You
to
found
play
your friend
with.
for the apocalypse. Remember Spirit Tracks? Oh my god, yes!
Yes, that's what's gonna happen.
Well, all of us will be like, remember Wayne? He likes Spirit Tracks. Dumbass. As we're eating your corpse. Because we're zombies.
We're gonna know how to like rebuild trains and shit. Scream's
No.
train expert.
What?
You know how complicated that would be?
First off, that would be complicated. Second off, what's the point? Trains are so.
Trains
Here.
are the most useful form of transportation.
Yeah, but the longest time to make.
It's
awesome.
It's called an airport.
It's like, okay, I want to go over there, but we can only go in this direction and this direction. But I want to go in that direction.
Crap,
But
I
the
missed
tracks
it.
don't go in that direction. Oh, we're fucked.
Just build more tracks. Don't worry about it.
Build more tracks.
How long that would take?
It doesn't matter. Trains are great.
Oh, I could have gone somewhere way wrong with that, but I'm not going to.
Oh, God. Oh.
You guys have dirty minds. I
I don't
have
even-
no idea.
It's not.
I don't even
It was
know what
the
you guys are
dirty
talking
mind.
about.
It was a historically racist mind.
Oh, shit. Oh,
I
okay,
just
that's two
got
things
it.
I thought.
Damn.
What the hell were you thinking? I mean, mine was racist. Yours like, what the hell is yours? If you'd like to know what he was thinking, like, comment, subscribe.
We'll make a game out of it. Guess.
There's a comment section for a reason.
They'll figure it out. I don't think I ever will. Though.
They'll figure it out and stop watching us.
I could just see it. Google's gonna go like, why is this? This video keeps getting the comments keep getting flagged. What's going on here?
Fuck. Now we're probably gonna have to get rid of the comment section.
Oh, what, PewDiePie it?
Oh.
Oh, I went there. Maybe
And
I
we're
should-
nobodies.
Yeah.
Look at us being cool, talking about Sony's successful and from Sweden. Watch, you get a Swiss bank account? Guess who's holding it? Him. He's the economy.
If anything, that would be Cartman who would be holding it.
Why is that?
Because he's the one who would always go up against him, especially in that one
Oh,
new
yeah, the-
episode. Yeah.
Cartman, bruh. That was stupid yet funny.
I thought it was even more retarded how that they had the holograms.
Oh, that Christmas special?
Yeah.
I missed that one.
That was stupid.
I did catch one part of it. It was probably the worst part in that episode. It's when they had that. It's when they had that hologram of.
Michael Jackson.
No, it wasn't a hologram. Sorry. It was when they had Bill Cosby singing "Baby It's Cold Outside."
Oh.
That was
yeah.
bad.
Alright, so
Oh, what about Zamtrios and Monster Hunter?
what about it?
When did
Oh,
we get to that?
no, because you're talking about.
Yeah. Okay.
See, when you talk about Spirit Tracks, you'll go off tangent.
Sorry, man.
It's such a.
This
You
whole-
get off the rails. Is
this
what
whole-
you're saying.
This whole podcast keeps going off
I didn't listen
tangent.
to that. Purpose.
So
Eric, relax, man. We only wasted half an hour.
But we still got like a whole hour to go. So.
That's not helping.
if anyone's still listening.
So?
If you are, thank you. We need this.
My ego needs it now. Oh, stuff that's coming out. How did this year looking for video games to you guys?
Well, if anything, last year ended off pretty well. You know,
Last year was awesome and terrible.
it started off terrible, but I'd say it ended pretty well. Like, if you play Bayonetta 2, it's a great
Oh,
game.
yeah.
I love that game.
I feel like most years start off terrible. I mean, look how this year.
No, it's because the
not all the
holiday
time.
season's when they want to like capitalize on the big
Exactly.
name things. I mean, we got Bayonetta 2, which is like one of the greatest games on the Wii U at this moment, and we got Sonic Boom.
But we also got Captain Toad, and that game's awesome.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Yeah. We've also gotten Dragon Age.
Dragon Age.
Oh, yeah.
We got Dragon Age. That was a good one.
We're going to be getting Star Wars Battlefront.
This year,
Is
yeah.
that this year? I'm bummed that
No, I think
Uncharted
it's gonna be
got
next
pushed
year.
another year.
It's
They're
I
trying-
really think
I
they're
don't
going to
mind
push it
waiting.
another year.
Apparently, they've been
Yeah.
trying to release it with the new movie. And it's supposed to coincide with the movie.
Ooh.
What?
I got a movie I need to watch.
Uncharted?
Yeah.
No,
No, the new
I was
Star
talking about-
Wars.
I was talking about Star
You ever
Wars.
Oh, I was talking
We were
about.
talking
Oh, we were talking Uncharted.
Wait, have you ever played Star Wars Battlefront?
Yeah, it sucks.
I'll agree with you
What?
with that. I didn't like it.
Only the 3DS version sucked.
Yeah, the 3DS.
Yeah,
version.
There was a
PSP
3DS
I love.
version.
There was a I didn't know there was a 3DS
If
version.
you
But,
thought Battlefront
how
was
bad
bad
it
before,
was.
this
but 1 and 2 is
Well,
awful. They don't work as.
one of the awesome things about the Battlefront series was if, like so many people in introverts, you don't have friends, you can still play with AI in this game in
True.
an actual battlefield.
It was pretty much SOCOM with Star Wars characters.
But admittingly, the graphics weren't bad considering the time the games came out.
Oh yeah, I mean, of course the time.
No, but it looks fine. My problem with it is that
I just didn't have
the
fun.
AI is terrible, and that
Yeah, the AI is stupid as hell.
and I
Yeah.
didn't even like the.
What do you think? They're
controls
stormtroopers.
that- You're right.
He's got a
Oh no,
point.
there was actually one quote in Battlefront 2 that got me laughing. How do you like that, plastic boy?
Oh,
Wow.
I'm not really excited about the Battlefront game.
I could care less.
Honestly, I am. It's
I mean, I'll watch the new movie, but I'm not too excited.
All
about
I did in Battlefront 2 was play as an Ewok and get all the lasers would go over my head and I'd stab people in the knees.
you played as Ewok.
Yeah.
I went the exact opposite. I was killing as many Ewoks as I
You know
could.
what-
No, you're breaking my heart.
You know what we need to do?
No.
We need to play
No, hey, I
GoldenEye.
did something worse.
We need to play.
Gungans.
No.
I love the gun.
So you see, in Star Wars Empire at War, there's an expansion to it where one of the classes that you can get that help you fight is an Ewok slaver that puts bombs on the Ewoks and sends them out.
Wayne's about to cry.
That class, no, seriously, you send that class out to capture Ewoks so we can use them as little mini suicide bombers.
No.
Oh man.
I love it. No, that's horrible. That's awful. What game is this?
Star Wars Empire at War. It's an old computer game.
That's
It's an
awful.
RTS game. It was pretty cool though.
I bet that sounds like a great game. Any game that lets you do that kind of shit, it must be has something to it.
And going back to the whole, like how you're an Ewok and like the laser shoot over your head,
Uh-huh.
we'll do this. We'll play GoldenEye. You be Jaws, I'll be Oddjob.
I always play Odd
You gonna throw the hat?
And the funny thing was, Oddjob wasn't short in the movie. He was an actual normal-sized human.
Yeah, why did they make him short in the game?
He's Asian. I can say that because I'm Asian. But I'm not
Or
short.
you can say that you're Asian. They're not
Yeah.
gonna see your face.
They're gonna watch his videos.
That's true.
What? You have like 3 videos, 4 videos.
No, I have quite a few videos. Just I haven't been working on it lately. I've been busy.
Yeah.
Me too.
After last year, this year's starting to look pretty good. I mean, we had Dying Light. We've got Monster Hunter. We've got tons of games coming out for the 3DS.
Oh yeah.
Oh, not to mention
There's a-
Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire.
Nintendo just
They
announced
came out.
That was last year.
Yeah.
That's right, that was last year.
Yeah.
As well as
Couple months
Smash
ago.
Brothers.
Yep.
So yeah, last year was pretty good.
Speaking of which, does anyone still play Smash Brothers?
With my amiibos.
You pitch your
On the-
amiibos against each other?
Yeah. That's
No,
what
no, no.
I did.
I get controllers, put them at the controllers, and I play with them. But
See, what they do is they hold it one in each hand and they go.
But you know, like from using the amiibos, which that needs to be a thing. Like better. Like I understand why there's a shortage right now because of the port strikes, but that's ending, so they're going to be coming in more. But with the amiibos, they're a lot of fun because you can customize them, bring them to tournaments. Because, for instance, the first one I got was Yoshi because I got it as a Christmas gift. I played with it. I made it to the point where, oh my god, I can't beat this thing.
Yeah.
Like, if you choose Little Mac, that's the worst choice because I made my Yoshi have this move where they'll eat you, but instead, the eggshell being's a bit weaker, but it'll send you flying. So just, like, kind of like be near the edge, suck up Little Mac, throw him off. He's not getting back.
Wow.
Link's really good. I have him. I have my main guys I have yet to use is Sonic, Little Mac, and Mega Man amiibos. I want to use them, but I wish these are the things I wish everyone had more of. Because it sucks that I have Little Mac and you guys don't, so you won't experience what I experience.
Yeah, I refuse to pay overpriced for amiibos too. Like I want to, but like it would just.
It's like
it's not benefiting Nintendo. It's just benefiting some scalper.
Yeah.
It's
Well, Nintendo
understandable,
already
but-
got their money.
Yeah, Nintendo got their money, and the demand is high, so they'll probably re-release something.
Not all of them.
I know they're making more Ikes and Marts. That's all.
Because the
because of
Steam.
Oh yeah.
Which I'm happy because I really want an Ike amiibo.
One of the things that this is how I feel that should happen, because you know how like, there's new amiibos for the Mario team, because they're discontinuing the old Mario team
Yeah.
because of the Mario Party ones. How they have red red platforms. I was actually thinking this a while ago. What they should do is re-release a lot of them, but give them the red platform.
Yeah.
Mass produce those ones because it's like crap. I didn't get Little Mac. Oh cool, I get Little Mac. Looks different, but I can have him.
Yeah, exactly.
And like my friend wanted Rosalina, he had to buy a Japanese one just to get one.
Yeah.
He finally got it, but it was a Target exclusive. You want like the 6 first people in the store, you're not getting it,
Yeah, I know.
and you're never gonna get it ever again.
I would like to get a Meta Knight and King Dedede, but those are hella expensive. Because I
Yeah.
like to complete my little Kirby. So, because I have Kirby, I want Meta Knight.
You want them all.
Gotta collect them all.
But like, and I'm really hoping they don't go with the whole card idea, because that got shot down pretty hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like
it ruins the fun part about it. It
Yeah.
ruins the statue thing.
because it's like no one's gonna buy it. I guarantee you. Because like, oh, do I want to play with a statue on my game system, or do I want to play with scan? Or
Yeah.
like, oh no, my phone's in my pocket with the card. It's gone.
People aren't buying them for their use. They're buying them
No,
because
for
they
the-
look awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Even though I wish they would change some of the poses on some of them. Like I wish like Link didn't have his weird.
Like he's in a angle.
Yeah, and he has like that weird pull. I wish like less characters had that weird pull attached to him. Like
Well-
Captain Falcon has his weird like kick and the pole's attached to his leg. I don't know. That's just me. I don't like some of the poses they're in,
But like
but they're still awesome.
yeah. If anything, do with the Mario Party amiibos.
Exactly.
Come in with the red ones, so it's like a second edition. So, yeah, have it go it that way, so people can enjoy it. People can have a little Mario stuff. I mean, when's the next time you're gonna buy something that's like
F-Zero. When's the next time you're gonna find F-Zero?
like Punch Out? When are you gonna find Fire Emblem?
Exactly.
It's like, when are you gonna get another Mario merchandise that's in a shirt, that isn't some toy you'll find in Toys R Us,
Yeah.
or anything? Because
Yeah.
before Amiibos, I didn't collect any Mario stuff. I didn't collect anything.
Yeah, Nintendo just didn't have that great of merch before Amiibos. Well, Amiibos is their only real merch, except for like Mario T-shirts and.
Yeah. I mean, I had mushroom slippers.
Actually, now, lately Nintendo's been broadening their horizons. I mean,
That's right.
they're going to come out with smartphone games.
Which is smart idea.
They're not going to personally be the ones making them, but they're using their IPs.
Yeah.
I have a question. Are they going to be new games, or are they just going to be basically ROMs of old games that they already have made? Like, can you buy like Super Mario Bros?
I don't think so. But if anything, it's like, oh, cool, a Mario game. How's that gonna be?
Yeah.
And with Nintendo's
Yeah.
licensing, you know,
I mean,
they gotta make it good.
They
Yeah.
could do like a Pokemon Shuffle-esque type thing for the.
They are.
Oh.
And they're already making the
one with
Dungeons
Mario.
and Dragons.
Yeah. But yeah, going with that.
And they also just announced a new console.
which is interesting.
It's like a handheld, but it's like a smartphone type thing.
So
that,
it's
like,
basically
with the 3DS
the Wii U
and the
gamepad.
Yeah.
You mean we could get more? Because come on, if you break that thing, you're not getting a new one unless you buy a new console.
Wait, can you even like
No.
get a replacement?
No.
Gamepad?
They don't have replacement gamepads.
That sucks.
It's just the organization Nintendo, because think about it, they ran out of the Super Smash Bros. The controllers and adapters.
Yeah, that
but when Amiibos came out,
so
hey, we
sad.
got these Smash Bros. Controllers. I don't care because I want the Amiibo.
Yeah.
Then when finally when if they mass produce Amiibos, oh
Yeah.
cool, we have it now. And then we could probably think about getting the controllers.
Yeah.
But
Like I really wish that they would make more GameCube adapters.
they did now.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, that's what I was talking
Yeah,
about.
they've actually re-released them because the demand was so high.
Yeah, of course it is. Because I ended up having to buy like 2 of those GameCube Lite controllers that like plug into the bottom of your Wiimotes.
The Wavebirds.
I think they're like battle pads. I think Wavebird maybe.
Oh, those things.
They're like the battle pads, and they work fine. It's just I have 4 GameCube controllers. It would have been nice to be able to.
But yeah, Nintendo's going on another binge now. I mean, I need to find the report. Apparently, they can go years without making money
Yeah.
Yeah.
because
why?
they have such.
The Nintendo Wii, that made money.
Yeah, they got bank. Literally, they can go. I think.
I think it was like 50 years they can go without making anything
Yeah.
else, and they'd be able to support everybody that's on their staff.
Of course, they don't want to do that. But it's one of those things that, because, like for instance, our generation pretty much grew up with Nintendo. Like I grew up with Super Nintendo growing up, and I'm gonna know this for forever.
Yeah.
And like by the time we get old, that's pretty much gonna probably still be around. But after that, who knows?
Yeah. Because I mean, eventually all the old CRT TVs will stop working. Eventually. I'm not saying anytime soon, but I'm thinking like 100, 200 years down the line.
Believe it or not, there are game developers and studios who still use CRT TVs to make sure their games will work on them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, Nintendo's. They even just came out the new 3DS.
Yeah.
Which I bought, and it is pretty well made. And I have a couple of small complaints, but otherwise it's perfect. Hey! Hush, puppy.
Where?
Cute. Cute.
I have not invested in the new 3DS yet, just because there's nothing on it that I'm like.
Honestly, there's no need to if you don't. If you already have an older one. The only reason I bought a new one is because my old one, the joystick needed to be fixed.
Smash Bros.
Too much Smash.
Yeah.
See, that's the reason why I stopped playing the 3DS version, because I don't want to break it.
It frustrates me to play the 3DS version because the circle pad just is not responsive. Because too many times have I like pressed down and it does side B, or press up
Like,
and it does. Side
Because of that game, my joystick's actually a lot weaker than it was.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
But
Because like, how many? When you guys, I'm sure you guys got it when it first came out. I'm sure you guys played it like non-stop.
no, we
until
were
the
playing
Wii-
it when we had the demo.
Yeah, me too. Did you guys get the demo code and stuff for it?
Yes.
Yeah, that was Super Smash Bros. When it was like
Yeah.
people were putting these demo codes on eBay
I
for like
I don't
20 bucks.
think I
Get one of those.
didn't do the demo because I think at the time I was too busy playing Pokemon.
Yeah. The switch
Yeah.
between the two, it's like.
And for the record, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire are awesome.
Surfing kind of almost killed it for me.
I'm
Surfing?
having a hard time getting through those games.
Well, because the reason being for the surfing aspect is if you don't have it limits your team because your water Pokemon. It's like, oh, not all water Pokemon can learn surf, dive, waterfall.
Oh, all three.
So it's like, crap, I have to go switch out and I have to come back. And you're like, oh, crap.
Hoenn really
Which
forces
is-
you to have an HM slave.
Well, yeah, the new games require HM slaves, and it's not that hard to get an HM slave for some of the Pokemon.
But it's like, I have this awesome team. Great, I have to go dive to find the secret base. I can't use my favorite Pokemon during the storyline.
FYI, for some of the ones that require you to dive for a secret base, you can later fly to the secret base.
No. As in like as it's part of the story, you have to fly to like or like dive into certain areas. It's like I don't want to do that because now I can't use my other guy to power him up. I can't.
Well, some of the moves are surf is a great
because
water.
Once you go through the whole story, you don't need the HM Slave anymore because you just fly everywhere. But the fact that it's like, oh cool, my water Pokemon cannot learn these moves. Great, you only learn surf, nothing else. Now I gotta find another Pokemon that can learn dive or waterfall or both.
Yeah, because I can tell
Isn't
you
that what
my
Arrow's for?
Swampert
Sorry.
surf, dive, and waterfall.
That's what
Yeah.
Gyarados is for.
Yeah.
Surf, dive, waterfall, and strength.
And fly.
But if I didn't get a Gyarados, I have to go find a Pokemon.
Fly. Silly Gyarados can't fly. It's not a flying type. That was bad.
Yeah, it was.
But
But-
Tauros can surf.
So could Rhyhorn.
We can't.
Awesome.
Wait.
In the first game, he could.
Couldn't Snorlax?
He did in the show.
No, he's a
I think
raft.
he didn't so.
Snorlax. He's a raft. You just kind of lay on.
No, he's
his
that
belly.
thing where like when you go like camping, he's like laying on the like you just have someone lay on his stomach, someone jump off
Oh yeah.
and sends him flying.
Oh, the blob.
Yeah.
The blob.
I got to do one of those one time. It was heck of fun.
I would want to do it, but I sink. So like, all right.
Oh, Mr. Muscle sinking all the time.
Hey, I sink.
He's a sinker, not a floater.
I can barely swim as well.
Oh. So yeah, this next season for anime and this year for gaming looks pretty promising.
Oh yeah. I can't wait.
I'll have to update my anime list for next season.
Yes. And please email me that because whenever you post it, I never see it. I'm like, when did you post? I don't want to look.
Okay, I'll send you a message.
Thank you.
I just got a PS4 and I've been enjoying that a lot. I
Awesome.
got Shadow Mordor on it. and
That's
I-
pretty good.
That's another game from last year that
And
was.
it's pretty fun. I'm having a lot of fun with Shadow.
I will go
Oh,
with
it
this.
is great.
I don't feel it was the game of the year.
Definitely not, but it was solid.
It was voted game of the year.
I had
Really? By who?
everyone.
Everyone?
Okay, I admit it's a good game,
Maybe.
but they were
like
better.
Yeah.
They were way better than that game.
My only complaint was it wasn't out long enough for people to make a proper decision.
Yeah.
Well, I think because everybody, let's face it, Shadow Mordor to me is like what I always wanted out of Assassin's Creed. It's Assassin's Creed done right because I don't like any of the Assassin's.
Speaking of Assassin's Creed, what the fuck?
But Shadow Mordor it's great and does everything that Assassin's Creed should have done.
Yeah. Because, like, for me, like, we were talking about this earlier about, like, video game value and everything. And, okay, just put it out there. 1886, we understand the whole dollar versus all that stuff, but it was it was a pretty good game.
That's been the hot topic lately. Was 1886 worth it?
But with taking out the money aspect of it, it was pretty good. Like, not $60 good, but really good. The one game that really got me hooked, like last year's games, was Bayonetta 2. Because as soon as I turned it on, I'm like, whoa, the graphics are way better. The fight scenes are way better. There's like, from the last game to this one, stepped it up. And like, I was like, I don't want to turn this off. I want to keep playing. And that's how video games should be. Instead of, oh man, I've been playing for like 3-5 hours. I gotta turn this off.
Oh, I need to go to work like 3 hours ago.
Oh well, they know my excuse.
Nintendo did a really good job last year.
Yeah, like with Smash Bros, I can easily just turn it on, get my amiibos out, play.
Yeah.
And Smash Brothers, you got Toad, Bayonetta,
That's my favorite
Pokemon.
part about Nintendo games is they're very easy, turn on and play games.
Yeah.
You don't have to invest a whole lot of time in them to get some enjoyment out of them.
Speaking of investing,
Monster Hunter.
I have no idea.
You have no idea. I
3
think
lifetimes in this game.
yeah.
That game is.
Have you been playing it?
No, it's something I tried the last one.
Watch your words.
It's-
Yeah.
Here's the thing, I played it when you guys stopped, so I'm like, This is dumb.
Apologies.
It's something.
Here's one rule with Monster Hunter. Don't play it by yourself. If you're new to the series,
It
Try
just felt really
find
slow.
somebody who knows what they're doing.
and try all the weapons until you find one that suits you.
Yeah.
Me and my buddy tried to play it, and we just found it way too slow. It was just... We just found it slow. We couldn't... It didn't hook us at all. Nothing about
Yeah,
the game hooked
you have
us.
to
Even the
farm
dual
for a
blades?
bit.
What?
Even the dual blades were slow to you?
I don't think we even got that far.
Are you talking about
No, you.
No, that's just
attacking
weapons.
or how the
No,
game
I don't know
progressed?
anything about Monster Hunter 4. I'm talking about the last Monster Hunter game.
It's
Yeah.
basically the same.
Oh, okay.
It's just been improved with
It's just-
additional items.
I found it too... just like moving around and attacking things too slow. And none of these like docile dinosaur looking things that interesting to just slaughter.
Well, those guys are just
Like further in.
Hey guys. Oh god, no.
no. For me, it's like every monster that you actually fight is like a boss battle in itself.
Yeah.
It's like you have to attack it at the right moments. You have to use special items to get certain effects out.
I mean, it's not just like a hack and slash game where you're just like, oh, let me just kill all these things. No,
You have to be-
you actually have to plan out.
You have to
could
be
easily
smart
die.
about it.
I'm so glad for the remake of Majora's Mask. Just for the fact that, you know, it got really good reviews. And the game really holds up through the times.
Well,
They did make it a little easier. Because, like, I don't remember, like, I don't remember for being this easy. It used to be a lot harder. But the game holds up. I love it. I can go all day about
You
this.
gave it all positive except for negative on Great Bay Temple.
oh,
The IGN review gave it all positive except for a negative on Great Bay Temple.
Oh, that one. Yeah, that one's a little
Because it has
annoying.
water.
Yeah, that one just got a little annoying, but other than that, love the game. So I can go all day about this, but I won't.
maybe another time. Let's see, what else? Oh, Rock Band 4 has been announced.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yay!
They're actually bringing Rock Band back.
It's interesting, actually.
And all the songs you had from the previous games will be returning.
Now, the thing with that is, with Rock Band, will it still be fun?
It's
I don't
No.
know. I
Because,
never
like-
hopped on the bandwagon. I never.
Because, like,
It's a party game.
it's a party game, yes, but it's also the whole thing of, oh, cool, let's turn it on. It had its time in the video game history, like, from 2000, like when the Guitar Hero came out to Rock Band. It was like, oh man, everyone had it. Cool, let's play this game. Now after, you know, having it, playing the old ones, it's like, do we really need this? Is it something, like, what can you do to improve Rock Band?
Nothing except add more songs. But the people I always saw that had Rock Band weren't the people that played a lot of games. I found that was just me because
I mean, the casual gamers.
yeah, the casual gamers loved Rock Band. They ate
Yeah,
Rock Band up. It was definitely their type of game. But none of my like close friends who were like, I guess you could say hardcore gamers. Yeah, we definitely sit around and eat Doritos and drink Mountain Dew.
No, what you do is you put Mountain Dew, put it into Doritos in a blender, mix it up. That tastes like gaming.
Yeah. We never hopped on the Rock Band bandwagon, but like my neighbors and stuff, and people that didn't always play video games all the time, they loved Rock Band. So I think it definitely has a place.
Because, like, for me, it's like, I'll buy Mario Kart. That's a party game. I'll buy Mario Party. It's in the name. But with Rock Band, it's like, am I going to drop this much money
I think it's
on a game that I don't want to play by myself?
That's true.
Well, I got a question going off of that. Like, is this game going to be for the new systems as well? And will you have to buy more instruments to replace the old ones?
First off, I think it's for the new gen. Secondly, the old instruments will work on it.
Okay.
That's cool. I mean, but again, I don't know.
Because, like, I can't recall the last time I played Rock Band.
Probably at one of my parties.
More than likely.
I remember when.
Oh, we tricked Karen to
Yes.
playing Freebird.
I haven't played Rock Band since like 5th grade.
What was that, last year?
No, actually. It was 2 years ago.
Kidding, he's in high school. But yeah, for me, I just can't justify a reason to buy the game.
Well,
I just can't.
That's fine.
I know, but
Well, the only thing that I really saw that came good out of it was that they had so many people adding on new songs that they heard, and then you would find out these new songs, and you would be able to play them whenever you wanted to listen to.
like if they built
would be-
into the game to like you put your music that you like to
Yeah,
hear that's not
yeah,
on there,
because there's
that
a-
would be cool.
There's a game called Audio Surf. It's on the PC, and it's a rhythm game, but you can like put your iTunes library with it, and it like generates stuff for whatever music you want to listen to. That'd be awesome if Rock Band did something like that, where you could hook up your iTunes account or whatever music you have.
I thought there was a different game that did that though, where you can put in the song and then you just put in your own notes.
Yeah, that was.
No.
I think that was Rock Band. One of them where that you would go into the studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you would
There
go
wasn't
into the
anything like that?
studio and
I
make
don't
your
know.
own song.
Rock Band 4, corporate meetings. Okay, we need to sell some merchandise.
What haven't we sold in a while?
I don't know,
It'd
maybe
be
a
also cool, like,
$50
if they-
plastic guitar.
If they added, I don't know, maybe if they added more to it, I don't know what they could add, but like if they made the game instead of just being a rhythm game, make it about being a rock star. I don't know.
There's like a section where you had to be heroin.
Being a rock star, man. It's about being a rock band.
Yeah.
Here's one of the things though.
I'm a guitar hero.
What was that one game? Rocksmith? The one with the, you use the actual
one
guitar?
with the actual.
That didn't,
Yeah, I
that didn't really
remember
take
that.
off. And I guess at that moment,
It was
started
because
to-
people didn't really want
Rocksmith-
to invest the time and learn how to play the guitar whenever they could go just buy a
Yeah,
real
but-
guitar.
Well, that's the thing. You
No.
could use a real guitar.
I know,
yeah,
but
that's
you
why
would have to buy all the amps and all that stuff so you could actually play it and be able to
And
play
as for
around.
something
people
Wayne
for it.
said earlier,
You can plug it
there
right
is a
into the
game
system.
that lets you be a rock star. I can't.
No, I know what you're talking about. The PC game.
No.
Is it not?
No. It was. I'm trying to remember. It wasn't really a rock star.
Natsumi Miku?
It was a Jack Black game.
Oh,
Oh, that
Rock
Brutal
Legend.
That's it.
Brutal Legend?
Brutal Legend.
Brutal Legend.
That was a fun game, actually.
Yeah.
I was thinking of Project Diva. But they're
Which in
actually
itself is.
they're coming out with the 3DS version of Hatsune Miku, and I actually pre-ordered it.
Hey, I'm not gonna get it though.
I'm conflicted now.
It's Chibi's.
Very conflicted.
My one weakness, chibis.
keep thinking you
No.
guys say chubbies, and I'm like, oh god.
I called them chubbies at an anime convention. They all cried.
Alright, so what's on the plate for the rest of the week for you guys?
I gotta not fail anatomy class.
I got work.
Oh, do you mean anime and games?
Sure, why not? That's what this podcast is mostly
It
about.
just got real.
I tend to get off track and away from those two subjects.
It just got real. Oh man, I gotta pay my mortgage. You know, I haven't been eating for 3 days.
I'm gonna try to shovel my way through Final Fantasy VIII.
When you beat the game, I'll explain it to you.
Okay.
If you have to have someone explain it to you, then
But
it's,
No, because the ending's kind of trippy, and you have to actually like actually think about it.
is
And
it Bioshock Infinite trippy or less trippy than that?
it's more like, whoa, everything makes sense now.
Oh, okay. But when I'm taking breaks from shoveling through Final Fantasy VIII, I'll be playing Hotline Miami 2. That game's great.
I'm gonna try to go through 7. It's a good game, but it's not the best.
really, I want to play 7. I've never played it, but I also
Question.
know for a fact it's going to be a huge time sink, and one thing I don't need is time sinks.
Good.
What is this game? 7?
Final Fantasy 7.
Oh, okay.
Here's the thing with it, because I've been going through a bunch of Final Fantasy games, because I love the Final Fantasy series, 9 being my favorite. With 7, it hasn't. It was really good for its time, whereas, whoa, graphics, that's not the thing anymore.
You're talking about you're playing the PC port, the new one.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm playing the original.
Because that was something that pissed off a lot of people.
Oh, yeah, because they're like, are we getting a remake for PS4? No.
It's just
It's the PC port. But, going with it, story, for its time, it was great. Now it's just like, meh, it doesn't really make sense if you connect the dots and everything. And because of all the, the extended universe of Final Fantasy VII, it really kills the game.
Yeah, I mean...
Because, in all the other games, the only cool version of Cloud is from Kingdom Hearts. The first one.
The worst.
Oh,
He's
man.
a crybaby. He's
No,
like,
in the first one, he's not.
The crybaby.
No, he was brooding.
He was brooding. The second one, he was a crybaby. Advent Children,
Maybe-
he was a crybaby.
Maybe I'm just getting
Yeah, see, Advent
crybaby
Children, he
and
was a
brooding
crybaby.
confused.
Because
They seem
if you
very
if you
similar.
play the game, at first he's a badass, but then he's like, oh no, I'm scared of myself. Oh, I'm gonna cry me a river. I'm not really Cloud. I'm just portraying Zack. And I'm like, but how? There's a lot of loopholes and plot holes in the game. Is it fun? Kinda, yeah. It's still good. But I could just go on all day about old games because just going through the old games, I'm like, oh, this is what I like about it. This is dumb now. This is good. This is bad.
I understand.
And there goes all the Final Fantasy fans.
For
It's
me...
okay.
For me, I'm just... Monster Hunter...
Anime, Monster Hunter, Monster Hunter.
I live off anime, so that's a given. Yeah, luckily, like I said, the season's almost over. Maybe I'll have less than 15, 14 series to watch.
Any anime you're looking forward to? For me, it's a sequel to No Game No Life.
Did they announce that?
I'm hoping there is one.
Oh, I'm only.
I'm excited for that.
Because they ended off in a point where, like, oh my god, there's a giant war. I want to see them take over the world and face God again.
Oh, yeah.
They do that shit all the time.
What's No Game No Life?
Alright, so it's pretty much a game where...
That's awesome.
Okay, so in order for them to... They get sucked into this world where in order to settle arguments, you play video games.
Okay.
Or any kind of game.
okay. I know what
Anything.
you're
So, like,
talking about.
hard, like, oh, let's play poker. Or, oh, let's play rock, paper, scissors. Or, oh, let's play this video game. That's how you settle, and whatever we bet has to be of equal value. So if I said, I want your phone. Okay, that's like, let's say you had a brand new phone that's $600. I'll bet my iPad.
Entire cities and nations can fall due to this.
Yeah, and the human race is like the lowest level because all the other races have advantages. Like, oh, we can do magic, and magic's not cheating. You didn't say I couldn't use magic. Or, like, oh, I can hear where you are. So humans are at the lowest disadvantage.
You're half right about that. It's when you're caught cheating you automatically lose.
Yeah.
So some forms of magic can be considered cheating.
Yeah.
Okay.
But unless they have
Unless you
proof
get
that
caught.
you're cheating. It's a great series.
It is weird. I will warn you this now. It is a bit weird.
Oh, and when you first watch it, it's going to be kind of like a person puking a rainbow in your face. It's really colorful.
What?
It's really colorful.
I'll let you know now. There is a little hint at incest, but
They're not actually.
brothers, still, it still counts. But
Still,
other than-
she's 11.
Oh yeah.
okay, but other than that, watch the series for what it is.
Okay.
Because the actual idea of how they beat the game or how they win, it's ridiculous.
Now,
They
do they play multiple games or do they?
They
like,
play multiple games.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For instance, in the beginning, they show them playing an MMO, controlling two characters each,
Yeah.
holding 4 characters each, one hand, feet even sometimes.
Oh my goodness.
They're that good.
And yeah, it's.
Those two together is like watching Light Yagami from Death Note, except on a lighter note.
Yeah.
A lighter note.
Yeah.
Lighter.
That's the
I
best
get it.
thing.
Yeah.
Them two together.
That's crazy. Because I've seen a couple episodes of Death Note. Not a huge fan, but
Hey, Sid, you want an apple?
Yes, I do.
But coming out next season, I have to double check. I know they're releasing a new series that I actually read the book first. Is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon? It's not as bad as you initially think.
I'm sorry, when the title is it wrong to pick up girls in the dungeon?
The answer is yes. The answer is always yes.
It's actually not as bad as you think.
It's like, should I hit on girls in the infirmary? You know, it's the same thing.
The main character
The answer is no.
really not as perverted as some of the other main characters in the series. I'm looking forward to it.
You know what I'm really looking forward to?
What?
The new high school D&D.
That's right. High School DxD is coming out.
What's that?
It's an extremely perverted.
This one, on the other hand, is extremely perverted.
I think I know it. The high schools with the zombies, apocalypse.
No, that's High School of the Dead.
That's
Okay,
High
so
School-
it's not that. Okay.
No, but they do actually show TNA in this.
Okay. But
I've been watching
It's really
a lot of
good, though.
Augie.
Yeah.
It's actually really good.
Seen
is it
Augie?
out now?
Yeah, they got 2 seasons out now for it.
All right. Send me some links. I really need a.
Will do. And I'm trying to remember. Oh. I'm actually not going to admit it because I'll get judged really harshly.
When does that ever change?
Okay. Monster Mizumi.
I don't know what that is.
Oh.
Yeah.
They're making an anime of that?
Yes.
I don't know what to say to that.
Yeah. See.
What me and my girlfriend are trying to watch, we're trying to get into Bento. The one where like
That I've heard of.
it's where
pretty good, apparently.
like a bunch of high school kids, they wait until the last bento box is left and they just go into a fight trying to buy the last one.
Is this a short?
No, it's
No,
actually
it's
a
not.
series.
This is a series, and that's the plot of the series.
Yeah. Just think about it, like if like we just waited for like, let's say in our case, let's say there's an amiibo we really want. We just wait. Better only grab one.
Fuck
Okay.
it, I'm out of here. Efren's here.
And then it's just a big ass brawl.
Then again, if
Basically.
he gets a running start, he can bulldoze us and just it doesn't care how strong I am.
Nah,
It's called
man.
momentum.
I'm scrappy.
So many things I can say to that.
I can just see you just like crawling out from the heap, like with the thing in your hand.
Well, you three are all fighting. I'm gonna be small and
guy who
nimble.
comes
Like,
up
as you're getting
It was all
as you're
bloody.
getting close to like the
Things
register,
I
you
see,
see a little
man.
girl's like, Sonic's my favorite, and like,
No.
and you kick her in the face because you don't care, and you give her a gift card. She has Sprouts.
Go buy some gummy worms.
But also we're trying to watch because we're gonna get Netflix soon. Wakfu. It's a French anime. It goes along with Doofus, Crossmaster.
No, I've seen one episode of that and just absolutely hate it.
My friend, our friend James, he likes it a lot.
James the bald guy.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Interesting.
Plus, like we play the game, so it's like might as well check it out.
Oh. Okay.
I was watching
Well,
one.
that's probably why.
I was watching an episode. I'm like, this is pretty good. I was enjoying it. So
There's a lot of good stuff on Netflix right now.
I've watched
Yeah.
the entire first and second season of Magi, and both of those were fantastic.
Magi.
Yeah, it's like the little kid with Aladdin and Alibaba. And
The
Oh,
Labyrinth of Magic and the Kingdom of Magic.
Yeah, they're great.
Magi.
I love it.
I forgot where I left off. So I'm like,
Magi,
I'm
not
lost.
Maggie.
They pronounce it Magi.
He's right. They
Really?
they pronounce it differently in different. You're watching the English.
Yeah, the English dub.
Well,
They
that's-
Well, they're
pronounce it
obviously
Maggie.
mispronouncing it.
I don't know.
Yeah, Netflix
I
has
forgot
a
where I
bunch
was.
of stuff.
So.
Oh, and they announced they're working on One Punch Man.
One Punch.
Oh.
That's actually something
What's
you've got to read.
Yeah.
It's really good.
I'm waiting for. I'm trying to find the first series of Hajime no Ippo, the boxing one, because I saw the Rising, which is apparently the second one, and I didn't know that. But the first season's apparently more brutal and bloody. This one was a bit more tame, but I'm hoping they come out with more soon, because I love that series.
What's One Punch Man?
One Punch Man is set in this war. Exactly.
I punch you and no one can see that.
Basically, One Punch Man is set in this world where it's kind of like Tiger and Bunny, where all the superheroes have like.
He doesn't know Tiger and Bunny either.
No. Basically, the superheroes have like they have ranking systems. So it goes like from C to S class. And the one guy, he's not part of the like hero guild. But he's trained so much for 3 years that 2 things have happened. 1, he has incredible strength. 2, all his hair fell out.
Yeah, that's right.
And he beats every single monster or whatever opponent he comes across with just 1 punch.
Okay.
And that's why they call him One Punch Man.
Out of curiosity,
Cool.
is the whole hair falling out thing actually relevant?
Maybe
No, but he talks when he talks about it how he got so strong. He has this dead serious look face on him and goes like, only 2 things have happened. 1, I've gained incredible strength, and 2, all my hair fell out.
It's like the opposite of Samson from the Bible. The guy with the hair, and if he gets cut, he loses all his strength. None of you.
Okay, I know what you're talking
movie.
about. I do know what you're talking about.
There we go. Somebody will know what I'm
It's
talking
like,
about.
I read that manga.
I'll wait for the movie.
But yeah, things are looking up. Hopefully this. No, I'm not gonna say it. Way too cliche. That this will be the season to save anime. I love how I just got all these weird looks. All right, let's finish this up. Any last thoughts?
Wayne is a dirty, dirty liar about Zelda games.
No, I speak the truth.
Monster Hunter is awesome. That's my final thought.
There's a show coming out called iZombie. I'm pretty sure that's going to be a 1-season flop.
I'm gonna watch it.
I thought the same thing.
The premise is she'll eat like the brain of the victim and find
then
out
she
who
gets
killed him.
powers, yeah, and
Yeah, it's
all
like-
that.
When did zombies become a thing of teenage angst?
Yeah,
Ever since that one movie where
With Warm Bodies.
Warm
Warm
Bodies,
Bodies,
yeah.
yes.
you guys are right, but one, it's from the creators of Veronica Mars. I really like that show.
Okay, I'll give you that.
That was a good
new
show. And 2, it's CW, and in my opinion, they've done a great job with Arrow and The Flash. So I'm gonna give it a
But
shot.
they canceled the mullets.
I don't know what that is.
If you want to know how old I am, there you go.
I'm sorry, this is all stuff that happens on American TV, so I don't know anything about this.
You need to watch The Flash and Arrow.
There's a lot of things I need to watch. That's definitely not.
That's
on
not
definitely
one of
2
them.
things you should not watch.
I like them.
Yeah, so does Ben.
Man, don't make me feel like
Don't.
that.
Thank you everyone
That's
for
all.
listening and making it this far. Goodbye.
Still hasn't stopped.
I know.
So
I'm just gonna edit out the ending.
Trains.
I like trains.
I like turtles.
Turtle.
I want a mine turtle.
You guys